Everybody says that this is a good development, this is a good entry price, but is this really true? This is part 14 of my 30-part series on stay vesting. If you have not watched my video on stay vesting, check out here. Today we're going to talk about 3 exit mistakes that will slash your resale value. So it's not just about the development that you buy or how much you buy, but how you are going to exit. Number 1, we're going to talk about the stack, the price that you enter for your stack. You will need to compare the per floor price jump. For the mass market condo, it is usually between 3,000 to 5,000 per level. If it's around 8,000, it will be considered high. For City Fringe RCR area, the per floor price jump is about 5,000 to 8,000. If it's about 10 to 12,000 and above, it will be considered high. For the core central region, it will be about 7 to 10,000 per floor price jump. If it's about 12,000 to 15,000 and above, it will be considered high. On average, it should not be more than 2% per floor price jump. Of course, this is a general guideline and it still depends on the development. From stack to stack, there is also price difference because of the view. If you are going from block view to partially blocked view, about 50,000 will be considered high. If you are going from partially blocked view to unblocked view, about 70 to 80,000 will be considered high. If you are going from unblocked view to sea view, about 100 to 120,000 will be considered high. In general, a minor change in view should be less than 5% of the price. If it's a change to a more premium view, it should be between 5 to 8%. If you are changing to a really premium view like sea view, then it should be between 10 to 15%. Of course, this is still generic, it still depends on the development. If you enter too high for your level or your stack, when you exit, you may make less profit as compared to the less desirable units. The second mistake that many people made has to do with facing. Just because it's cheap does not mean that it is good. Avoid facing tennis court because you will hear pop, 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 pop. And if they play pickleball, it will be even louder. Ta, 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 ta. Avoid facing the car park because you will lose your privacy. Avoid facing MRT because it's going to be loud at night. Avoid facing power station or substation because some buyers are concerned about health hazard. Avoid facing the rubbish collection area because not only will you get the smell, you also get the sound. Avoid facing the main road because when everything quietens down at night, all the traffic noise will be amplified. You will hear the motorbikes, some loud vehicles, and the buses. Avoid facing the expressway unless you love to see cars. But most buyers won't like it. Avoid facing the neighbor's balcony or the neighbor's room because you cannot be half naked or wear your boxer while walking around the house. Avoid getting patio unit because it has a lot of wasted space at the patio area and majority of the buyers do not like patio units. Third mistake, we're going to look at the layout, aka floor plan. This layout has a lot of balconies in the living room, in the master bedroom and the common room. As a result, you are paying into a lot of wasted space. Avoid buying this kind of layout with huge balcony at the living area. It makes your living area becomes way smaller. And look at the entrance area, a lot of wasted space. And who likes the kitchen to be tucked there at the corner near the entrance area and you got to walk L-shaped to reach the dining area. Avoid buying a 3-bedder with no enclosed kitchen. For a family of 3 or 4, usually there's some form of cooking. An open concept kitchen will not be appealing for your future buyers. This layout has a large wasted space at the entrance area. Even though nowadays it's very common to have wasted space at the entrance area, you do not want it to be so big. The balcony covers to your common bedroom and it causes your bedroom to be so small where you can only put a single bed. Avoid this type of layout. Look at this layout. The kitchen and the 2 bathrooms have no windows. So what? It is an enclosed kitchen. There is no window, there's no ventilation. They will need the ventilation fan, the suction type of ventilation fan. You will also need that for both bathrooms. And not many HDB upgraders like this kind of layout. You have to keep the electricity on and changing of the motors are expensive. Otherwise, your walls will get moldy and smelly. Look at this, huge balcony, wasted space, and your living room becomes so small. If you are cooking or preparing food at the kitchen, when someone wants to enter the house, you need to move aside or get banged by the door. Look at this layout, wasted space at the entrance area. And for your master bedroom, before you go to the toilet, you have to close the main door of master bedroom. Look at this layout, the common bedroom is too small, both common bedrooms. After putting in the singles bed, you can hardly put a study desk there. If you want to know what is a good and efficient layout, just check out Modern HDB Floor Plan. This is part 14. Stay tuned for the next part of this series. If you have more questions, you can always ask a different kind of agent. I will see you in the next video.